Hey guys, it's Lori, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go over my November TBR. My TBR for this month is a little ambitious, but I'm really excited to read all these books like ASAP. And I feel like since it's winter and it's like cozy time, I wanted to get a lot of reading done. So without further ado, let's just get into the books. The first book that I plan to read this month is Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. This is the third and final book in the Grisha trilogy. I can't really talk too much about it as spoilers since it is the final book in the series, but I am super excited to get through this. I've already started reading it, as you guys can probably see my bookmark. I really like where it's going, and Alina's journey so far has been really interesting, so I'm excited to see what happens. Also, the ships in the series kind of confuse me, and I'm actually kind of confused on who I want Alina to be with. But I guess we'll find out who she ends up with in this book, if she ends up with anybody. The next book that I plan to read this month is Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. This is the second book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series. I think it was a couple of years ago that I actually read The Lightning Thief, so I'm super excited to finally continue this and hopefully go through this one pretty quick because it's kind of short. Also, I think they made a movie out of this one as well, and I've never seen it. I'm definitely going to wait to read the book, and then I'll probably watch the film adaptation to see what it's like. The next book that I plan to read this month is Gemma by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the second book in the Illuminae files. The first book actually left off on a really big cliffhanger, but this actually is told in a different perspective, like a completely different character. So I'm a little nervous about the new character perspective, but I really want to find out what happens with Katie, so I'm sure we'll find out, and I've heard this is really good. So I'm looking forward to reading this. Also, I wanted to mention too that I actually listened to the first book. I didn't physically read it. I do have the first book on my shelf though, so I'm planning on potentially just kind of like skimming through it since I've already read it, or listened to it rather, because I know the experiences of reading and listening are kind of different for this series. And also, if you haven't listened to the first book, I highly recommend the audiobook because it is so good. It was like a movie, like listening to a movie. There was like sound effects and there's a full cast, and it was just really cool. A really awesome experience. So I'm just going to be physically reading this one, although I'm kind of tempted to pick up the audiobook as well since I loved the audiobook for Illuminae. So the next books I'm reading this month is actually a series, and that series is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I'm a little upset that I don't actually own all these, but I checked these out at my local library, so I'm really excited that I found them there. I'm just kind of hoping I don't love it because then I'm gonna be upset that I don't actually own these, and then I'm probably gonna go and buy them, but we'll see. I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself and assuming that I'm going to love it and being already mad that I don't own them. So the books in the series are The Raven Boys, The Dream Thieves, and Blue Lily Lily Blue. So this book is a paranormal YA fantasy. It's about this girl named Blue who has a clairvoyant mother, and the clairvoyant mother actually sees soon-to-be dead people. Blue has never seen them until now when she sees Gansey, who is a rich boy at a local private school. Blue has always stayed away from the boys that go to this local private school because they usually mean trouble. They're also known, by the way, as the Raven Boys. But for some reason, Blue is drawn to Gansey. Blue has also been warned that she will be the one to cause her true love to die. Also, by the way, if a non-seer happens to see a spirit, then that means that they're going to be the one to kill them, or that is their true love. So I'm pretty interested in the series to find out, could it be that Gansey and Blue are each other's true love, or that Blue kills Gansey? I don't know. Also, all of the personalities of the other Raven Boys sound really interesting from the synopsis. So I'm really excited to read this. Also, I've heard from other people that this series is just in general really good to read during the fall and winter seasons, because I think it takes place in like a wintry type of forest, or like the forest is around them or something. It sounds like it would be perfect for the holiday season. So those are all the books I plan to read in the month of November. What are you guys reading this month? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I want to thank all of you guys for the incredible support on this channel. I just started this channel a couple weeks ago and we've already hit 100 subscribers. I'm planning to do a separate video on getting 100 subscribers, but I just want to thank you guys here in this video for all of the support, and I just really appreciate it. I think it's really incredible that I've grown so quickly. I also want to give a shout out to my community on Twitch for also supporting this completely different endeavor than video game streaming. So thank you guys so much for being here and also supporting this on top of my Twitch streaming. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a legendary thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to see more bookish videos every Tuesday and sometimes Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Lori and I will see you guys next time. Bye!